So on this elk hunt you saw us doing in Montana, this was a late October elk hunt. And just about all of our hunts, people say, well, what were you wearing at that time of the year? What were you wearing under these conditions? So you saw the conditions. It was pretty mild while we were out there. I thought I'd just take a couple minutes and show you, starting at the boots and moving on up, what we use, what we wear, and why we wear it for a hunt that time of year. In the mornings, the temperatures were down in the low 20s. In the afternoons, they were getting up in the 50s, low 50s. So you got to have a little bit of flexibility there. You got to have some breathability, and you got to have a layer system. For boots, these, as you can see, this is a highly used pair of Kenetrek non-insulated mountain extreme boots. I don't know how many elk hunts these have on them. They are built to last. They're super comfortable for me. They're as waterproof as a leather boot can get, even though we all know leather cannot be completely waterproof. Super comfortable boot. And then Kenetrek also has their own line of socks. And my feet don't get cold very easy, so I use this mid-weight sock. And I think this one they call the Canada series. They have a really heavy series, which is a Glacier series. And then they have a lighter series than this. And then you saw in this hunt in the mornings, a lot of times I'm wearing a chopper mitt. Each state has a different version of what you have to do for their blaze orange requirements, hunter orange requirements. Montana, you only have to wear a vest. So in this hunt, I was wearing the new blaze orange vest that Sitka came out with. It's super, super durable vest. And then as far as pants, this is where I'm pretty particular. This pair of pants you see right here, this is Sitka's Timberline pants. And I should show you the back first. Even in warmer weather, I wear this, even though it's a heavier level of pant. I don't wear a longer version of a base layer underneath this. I just have my merino boxers and then this. And this rear end right here, waterproof. You can sit, your butt isn't gonna get wet. The other thing I love about it is knee pads. These are built-in knee pads. You can pull them out if you don't like them. I like them. Pocket after pocket. It's got big cargo pockets. It's got zipper pockets on both sides. These are, if I had to say, what is my most durable, versatile piece of Sitka clothing, it's probably this Timberline pant. So then, in my upper body, I decided to wear pretty much what you saw me wearing in that episode. I have a merino wool base layer. I have this very breathable Jetstream lightweight vest. But I always like to have pockets and extra stuff. Maybe it's just because we're filming and we have all these extra contraptions and gadgets that are on our person. But I love having a vest like this. In the morning when it's really cold, this is Sitka's Jetstream jacket. And it's made with wind stopper. It stops wind. It's got a super high evaporation rate. And I can layer this really good. It's got a hood, pit zips. So if you're walking, usually I'll leave the truck. If I have this on, I'll open up the pit zips. It evaporates moisture super fast. And we all know that moisture is what makes you cold. This gets rid of that moisture fast, keeps you warm. So, and then just a couple other little things that I have from a clothing standpoint. A lot of times I will put one of these zip tees. It's a really soft, but yet warm fabric, because I never know if the weather's gonna change that day. This weighs hardly anything. I usually have this stuffed in my pack if I need another layer to stay warm on top of this merino layer. And then this is a Kelvin light jacket, so that when you get up there on the hill, you've climbed all morning, you've kind of let all the evaporation leave your body, and now maybe you could be getting that little chill because the temperature might have dropped. You put this on and then put the Jetstream over the top of it, and you're gonna stay as warm gets. And this thing weighs hardly anything, which is why I have it in my pack. So that's what I use for these October, early November elk hunts. Obviously it depends on temperature, depends on weather conditions, but I would say this is my most common setup of what I use when I'm out for a rifle elk hunt.